Hello everyone, and welcome to my dining room, which is a complete and utter mess because I'm getting ready to create a Thanksgiving tablescape for you all, and I decided to do it a little different this year. How many of us don't even really make our table that pretty anymore? We're more casual and we do things that are just easier. How many of us just do not put a special effort into it? I grew up with a mom that the Thanksgiving table was set beautifully, and I have created some amazing tablescapes in the past myself. Over the last several years, we've gotten really lax about it. We use paper plates, plastic forks, knives, spoons, that sort of thing. And I thought, not this year. This year, I want to treat Thanksgiving very special and give it its own special day. There aren't any Christmas decorations up. Not to say that there will not be a few before Thanksgiving, but I also didn't want to spend a lot of money. So I started thinking about, well, what do I have? What can I use? And let's make do with what I have. Did have to order just a few small things, but nothing over the top. Wanted to make it bougie on a budget, and I thought I would bring you all along with me and show you what I am doing. So let's hop into the video and let me start creating and brainstorming with myself because nobody is here to help me. And I think it's going to be a lot of fun. So let's go. First things first is my table runner. And I am using white. Now I know that's not traditional Thanksgiving, but stay with me, trust the process. That is so nice. And then I'm taking the wicker placemats. I'm putting the placemats out first, because then that way I'll know where to put the greenery. My color scheme is white and blue and natural colors. So that's, we'll come back to these a little later. Push in the chairs. I'm fighting the sun. Okay, so what I thought would be pretty is to put these candlesticks on the table. Let's see. Put the two tallest. And then that, we'll put those there for now. But there's more. I have a little bit of greenery that I'm just going to lay on the table. I hope I have enough and that I don't have to run to the store to get more. And I'll fluff all this out. Oh, I think I'm gonna have plenty. Oh, okay, hold on. This way. And look at the, I just think, I don't like big, tall arrangements on tablescapes because you can't see through them. And I want everybody to be able to see the person across the table. So, yeah, I think that, I think I'm going to have plenty. And these are just little stems that I picked up, very inexpensive. And we do not live in an area where I can go out and get fall, autumn leaves. Plus, that doesn't really go with my color scheme that I'm going for. And what I'll do is I should have done this first. I should have fluffed these before I put them down. but they're not really doing much when you fluff them anyway. Maybe just a little bit. And like I said, these were very inexpensive. I like adding the greenery. I think it looks really, really good. And so I've got a couple of other things. I have this beautiful centerpiece that I made that just sits on our table, but I did not want that for our tablescape. I wanted to add the pieces in here. Look at these. These are carved out of wood. I got these at Trader Joe's. Aren't those beautiful? So pretty. I didn't really want to cut these flowers too short. I wanted to leave the stems on them so I can use them in different ways every year. But they're so pretty and it's just so natural looking, which I love. And you know, I am just somebody who likes to make things look pretty. I am not a decorator. I've told you before, I'm not a chef. I'm just a home cook, that sort of thing. And all right, now these little pumpkins, they're so sweet. All right, I'm not finished with the things on this tray. We'll come back to that. When I was at Marshall's last week, I picked up all of these wooden pumpkins and I think they are so cute. Look at them, they're just the perfect size. I don't know if they're wood. I really do not know what they are, but they're perfect for our Thanksgiving table. Some are big, some are small. Create a low tablescape, something that celebrates Thanksgiving Day, makes the table look festive. Not using china. I do not have china. I am using my everyday dishes, just white round dinner plates. I love these. I've had them for 13 years. A friend gifted me 4 of these plates and I was like, oh, I need 6. You're not gonna believe it. I found the exact plates on Amazon. I will link these. I love these and use these plates all of the time. As you can see, my colors are not traditional. It's already looking so pretty. I love it. It's looking so beautiful. I absolutely love it. As I told you, I am using non-traditional colors and I had 4 of these blue dinner napkins and I have 2 of the khaki. And you can mix and match. You do not have to be all matchy. And I did buy these on Amazon. I think these are so cute. They're little napkin rings. Look how festive that is. And it brings in the natural element, which I really like. And I'm not sure if I'm gonna keep it on top of the plate or what I am going to do, but we'll decide when we get there. And I just take it, the middle of my napkin, I just find the middle, and then I just pinch it and I put the napkin ring on. So easy. It's beautiful. It's bringing in all of the color. And I'm going to put the khaki ones on the end. And they're exactly the same napkin as the blue, but they're in beige or khaki. I may have been talking all this time and my microphone was off. Hopefully not. But I can voice over if it's, and they don't have to be perfect, but that one's way from looking pretty. Super simple to do, ladies. Very simple, very nice. It's just nice to do something nice for the people in our lives. And I know that my kids will really enjoy this when they see the table. My husband too. My daughter-in-law told me one time she's never ever seen anybody do Thanksgiving like me. She absolutely loves it when she gets to come for Thanksgiving. And that makes me so happy. And one of these days, they'll be hosting Thanksgiving. It's really coming together nicely. Another thing that I did buy is the taper candles that are battery operated. I do not want open flame candles because we have grandchildren that get exuberant and I do not want anything to catch on fire. So stop for a moment and talk about museum paste. Do you know what it is? This is the greatest invention. So you take a little piece of this and then you put it down in your candlestick holders. You put your candle on top. See this? It just stays where you want it. It works beautifully. The nice thing about these candles is they do come with a remote control. You can set it on a timer and you can do all sorts of things, make them brighter or less bright. You can make them flicker and it's hard to see because it's daylight right now. And then you can just turn them off. And I love these so much. Okay, I need to get our glasses and we'll be finished. I am so pleased with everything. I think it just turned out so pretty. And I like that I went with my blue because that's how I decorate my house. It's with a lot of blue. It just looks beautiful. I'm very pleased with it. Are you going to do a tablescape for your Thanksgiving? Hello everyone, and welcome back to my kitchen. This is all things Thanksgiving, this video, and I hope that you're enjoying it. The tablescape yesterday came out beautifully, and I thought I would end this video with another Thanksgiving cocktail, because I'm always on the hunt for a good one to serve on Thanksgiving Day to our family and friends. And so let's get started on this grapefruit Paloma. The very first thing I did was froze cranberries and fresh rosemary in the bottom of this glass. And I added about, a ½ inch of water so that it would freeze. And it's so pretty, as you can see. And now what I'm going to do is to take a lime and go all rim, and then I am dipping it in kosher salt. It's almost like a margarita. It looks beautiful. Now let me get some ice. Okay, so I have some ice, and I'm just pouring it into the glass like so. And then I am adding 2 ounces of tequila, and I used a pasado. I hope that's how you say it. And then 2 ounces grapefruit juice. Oh, wow, I may have needed a larger glass. A ½ ounce of simple syrup, a little bit of fresh lime, and then we're going to top it with club soda. Oh my goodness. And then we're going to put the grapefruit peel in the glass. Oh my goodness. It's tart, it's tangy, it's sweet. I think it's a winner. And the other thing I was supposed to do was to put the grapefruit on the side of the glass. Oops, I forgot. That is fantastic. I think that's a winner. And I am just going to be creating some of these here and there during this Thanksgiving and holiday season. And this glass is so pretty with the frozen cranberries in the bottom. It's just lovely. This is a drink that you would sip on for sure, because it is a little strong. And I'm almost thinking that maybe an ounce of tequila is enough. But I made it according to directions, and I think it's beautiful. And I'll see you the next. Ladies, our video has come to an end. I hope you enjoyed me getting ready for Thanksgiving and showing you what my table will look like, bringing you a festive cocktail, and I am just looking so forward to this holiday. There'll be a lot more videos coming out that are more clothing inspired, and there'll be some makeup thrown in. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like this video, and leave a comment, and I'll see you the next time. Bye.